Bruh. Oh. Does someone want to put what we're actually doing on Twitch?
I couldn't do that.
Thank
Cool.
you.
I'm already logged into the one account, so.
Yeah, come on. I can go there. Take care of it.
I'm glad it does not ask us to do 2SV when streaming. Only when logging into the app.
Oi, what episode number is this?
129.
Oh, what have we been doing with our lives?
Playing video games.
Hello, electrical skateboard. Wow.
What the hell? Hey there. Someone's in the chat room already. I didn't even see it. Why am I joking like this? Alright.
Someone's in the chat room?
Legacy pop out.
Anime games. Talk shows.
Okay.
Dunzo.
Cool, and I just watched an ad that undoubtedly benefits cartridge blowers, so,
For sure.
you know, that sweet half a penny that we get.
I mean, have you seen our bits?
I see 50 whole bits. You're gonna get, you know.
Oh, yeah.
44 of them.
We are raking in the bits.
The bits.
We need an emote for our channel.
Putting on the bits. I have a spinning Alpha 5 head if you guys are into that.
Sure.
No, it's stupid. There was an emote that I tried to push on the Voice Acting Alliance and Flava in like 2005. Because it was
hilarious.
The dumbest emote ever. Emoticon, we called them back in the day. Now they're just emotes because these millennials are too lazy.
Yeah, I don't know. When I was in school, we called them smileys or smiley
Yeah,
faces.
they're smileys. But that doesn't make any sense because they're not all smiling.
They're not. Some of them
all
are very
faces.
angry.
Yeah, some of them are just, you know,
Dragons.
eggplants. Sure.
We didn't have eggplants back in the day.
No, but now they're all eggplants. It's just people keep
all
sending me
of them?
eggplants. Yeah, people keep texting me eggplants and like water droplets. I don't know what's happening. Hi, Ambi.
Hey, Amber.
What is up, Amber Lee?
Lazy like a hawk. That's the saying.
That's how it goes.
That's the phrase.
All right, let's get ready.
She's lazy like a hawk. Whew. She's
Y'all know
predictable.
how lazy hawks are?
The Atlanta Hawks, the basketball team. Extremely lazy.
Shade thrown. All right, let's.
Yes. They
I'm gonna
walk
start
up,
local
they do
recording.
layups, and somehow they get in playoffs every
They
year.
just
I don't
walk
get it.
up and do layups. That's
Intense.
so bad.
All right.
They do weird bucket shots. It's really good.
All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to YNIN's Cartridge Blowers, the show where we give video games a second chance to make a first impression. I'm Cody Coleman, and with me, as always, is Nikki Wright.
That's me.
That is
Hi.
you. Welcome back.
Thank you. It's so awesome to be here.
You know, it's good because this is like the 129th time, so it's
What have we been doing with our time?
right.
We only get so much of it.
Yeah, we waste it playing video games for people who don't appreciate it. They appreciate it. Anyway.
Shots fired, I guess.
Also, Matt Crua. Welcome, sir.
Did you see that we have Nikki Wright on this episode? That's
I
crazy.
did. It's like
It's her.
a very special experience, if you
Yeah.
ask me. Yeah.
Why? I love the episode.
Finally, I think next week we're gonna get Cody Coleman on. I'm really looking forward to it.
I don't know. He's a big
Cody
holdout.
Coleman?
Yeah.
I think if we petition enough,
Mhm.
we could get Matt Crua on the show.
Oh, I hope so. I got all my gotcha interview questions for that cretin. Yeah. We're gonna take him down a peg, that stupid idiot.
Yeah. I'm real excited to give him what for.
Because that's what we do. We do interviews here.
I would watch Matt give himself a gotcha interview.
Okay,
That-
cool. It's gonna be our Patreon bonus if you just sign up for the Patreon.
Sure, yeah.
Which we don't have and never will probably.
No.
And it's a bonus for $5,000 a month. You will get me interviewing me. Now, I'm not going to use a green screen for this. So, how this will happen, I have no idea. But
Step 1, become Flash.
on it. I'm going to become Golden Age Flash, though, who got his powers from drinking water.
During like lightning, though, right?
No, he drank like hard water. That's what
Oh, that's fucking dumb.
Listen, 1930s comics
Man, come on.
are things.
Anyway, this is the show where in the second half we play video games based around a theme, and this week the theme is anime games. So,
anime?
Yeah, video games based around anime TV shows or movies.
I mean, so many. We here at Cartridge Blowers are huge fans of anime.
The biggest fans of anime.
We love characters like Charez Nabel. We love, of course, Rudy Valhart. We, of course, are big fans of
Krylane.
Borkus Trillion. I can't go without mentioning, of course, the very first character that I ever cosplayed. Dark Blood.
Eternal Sex Detective.
That's my favorite anime character.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, that's what you have to look forward to. Games based around those kinds of things. But before we get to all that, we're going to talk about things that we maybe played. However, if you're watching on YouTube, as you can every other Friday, you can just skip ahead by clicking on the timestamp in the description below, which is
YouTube.com/YNIN. Don't do that.
But if you're watching us live,
really witty conversations.
All of our banter and repartee.
Absolutely.
You'll miss hearing about what games we played this weekend, I'm sure.
Yeah. And that's gonna be a tragedy. But again, if you're watching us on Twitch, twitch.tv/cartridgeblowers, you're just gonna have to listen to us ramble on anyway. So, subscribe to both. It's appearing in the bottom corner right now. See? It's popping up. It's good stuff right there.
Whoa,
yeah. Oh,
amazing.
man. Yeah.
It better still be there while I'm doing this reaction.
It's not. It went away.
No, I can't stop. I can't stop.
Here, wait. I brought it back. It's there again. All
right,
awesome.
Cool.
You can interact again. It's fine.
Cool.
Anyway, so about that, what did we play? Anything fun? Anything terrible?
I played fun video games.
Yeah, okay.
Fun video games. Good for you.
I played fun video games. So, I played Kirby Star Allies for the Nintendo Switch.
How is it?
Well, have you ever played a Kirby game?
I have.
Let me tell you a little bit about that little pink puff man that they call the Kirby. Now, the Kirby, he is a little pink boy who sucks up other boys into him, and then he becomes part boy, part Kirb. Now,
right,
and that allows him to use their boy abilities to do things. Mm-hmm. Now, in this game, you, as the Kirby, can get all sorts of different boys inside of Kirby, but
this is a problematic way to describe it.
This isn't. No, this is the instruction booklet.
Oh,
and
okay. We still have those.
And then you can get your friends to become the other boys. And so then you got like four boys at once.
Do you have to fight any mean boys?
Yeah. Oh, fuck! You gotta kill so many boys. It's crazy. Yeah, there is blood. There is just bones broken. Bodies are left lying on the battlefield, and only the Kirby and his 3 allies are left standing. His star allies. It's a Kirby game, y'all. If you've ever played one, they're all the same.
But they're fun. Well, it's in the Superstar line.
Sure.
So it's more classic Kirby than all of the experimental stuff, because Kirby has some really weird deviations.
It's not like a pinball game where you don't draw any lines and he's not shooting yarn out of his butt. In this one, you're Kirby. It's a platformer. You gain copy abilities. However, Kirby has the ability to throw hearts at certain enemies, I think 15 or 20 different ones, and they become allies. And you can have up to 3 allies with you, but they can all be controlled by players who can drop in and out at any time.
Oh, okay.
And then the cool thing from there is that allies and Kirby, depending on what power he has, can all combine their abilities to do different things. So, for instance, let's say you have the fire guy and he's become your ally. Yeah. Kirby gets the sword. So the fire guy can put his fire on Link's sword, and now you got a fire sword.
Oh,
So
cool.
Kirby's
That's fun.
slicing with the sword, but he's also burning up the level.
Is
There,
that a new thing, or has that been in past games?
it kind of harkens back to Kirby 64.
Okay.
In Kirby 64, you could combine abilities, but Kirby 64 was a one-player only game.
Okay.
Here, this is anywhere from 1 to 4 players. I haven't played it single player at all,
Okay.
and I imagine it would be fine, but the AI seems pretty good, like almost too good.
Okay.
And I think it's better if it's just you and other people who are
Ah.
messing about. But yeah, the copy ability and the combine abilities make it really fun to just kind of test things out and see what you can do. I really enjoyed having the rock ability, and so
Okay.
where Kirby turns into a big rock, smashes on the ground.
That's my favorite Smash Brothers thing.
It is. And then someone else was the snowman ability, and or buddy, and he blew ice onto the rock, and it turned into a puck.
Okay.
And what's that terrible sport all the hipsters like now?
Curling?
Curling. Yeah, turn into the curling guy, and you just fly across the level. You can be the suplex. You get the suplex power, and then suplex your friends, and it's called like friend throw.
Cool.
There are certain places where you can use like all 4 characters at once to do certain things. Like you become like a friend wheel, and you just fucking roll through the level. The gameplay changes a lot. Plus, once you beat certain bosses, you can go to these little shrines that are on the world map, and you can add the bosses to your party.
Ah, cool.
So
That's neat.
you unlock more as the game goes on. I've got King Dedede and Bandana Waddle Dee, but also I know that there are DLC ones that are coming for free.
Neat.
So you'll get playable characters that are taken from stuff like Kirby's Dream Land 3 on the Super Nintendo, Kirby's Adventure on the Game Boy. You can play as the boss from Milky Way Wishes on Kirby Superstar, which is insane.
The tree.
No,
Can you be the tree?
You cannot be Wispy Woods, but you do.
Lolo or Lala?
You do beat him up. I don't think Lolo and Lala are there, but I wouldn't doubt they're coming.
Okay, that would be awesome.
Yeah, that would be a neat return to form. I would say the music is fantastic. It's probably one of the best
Always is.
soundtracks, and
Really?
Kirby normally has really good soundtracks. I just really like the main theme. It's real jaunty. There's also a lot of just heart in the writing. Like,
Okay.
And when I say writing, I don't mean the cutscenes or anything, but just like the tutorial screens.
What?
Like you can go in and like there's menus that say, "Oh, here's all the powers you can get," and you click on Kirby, and then it like tells you like Kirby's your friend and he loves you, and I'm like,
That's adorable.
This is great. I like this a lot. So yeah, no, it's a pretty fun game. It's a little on the easy side, but Kirby games normally are.
Yeah, except for those weird deviations, they don't
Sure.
tend to get very difficult.
I mean, from what I've read, the post game content is where it actually gets difficult. So I'm looking forward to unlocking that.
Excellent.
And I think I mentioned this when I talked about the demo a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
But I am still pretty bummed that it's a 30 FPS game.
Yeah.
This game should totally be 60 FPS, but it's still very pretty.
Excellent. Yeah. Right on. Anything else?
Yeah, and then I also played a game. There's a sale going on right now. I picked up a couple games. I picked up like Rocket League for Switch, which I've played that before. But I also picked up a game called Blossom Tales.
Is that where you play 90s sitcom star Blossom?
Yeah, no, you play Joey.
Oh.
And he says,
Whoa.
"Whoa, yeah," and that's a good joke. That's a good and timely reference that we've made. And now you,
welcome
the viewer,
to our shows.
Yes. Let's now talk about Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. No, so
cool.
Somewhere in the world, the Lawrence brother who was in that one, Matthew, I think.
Yeah.
He wakes up from behind a dumpster and is like, "What? Huh? Someone said it." I know it.
Just 2 more times and I can be summoned.
Finally, become the Cyber Squad. So I played a game called Blossom Tales, and I think it has a subtitle. I can't look it up right now.
That's
fine. It was on Switch. It's like $8 on sale.
All right.
And it's a pretty darned good link to the plast. It's chloroplast everywhere. It's just greenery, just flora forever. No, it's a very good link to the past kind of pastiche, we'll say.
Okay.
It plays like a Zelda game, like a top-down Zelda, but it's got kind of more of I want to say, let's say 12-bit graphics. It's between 8 and 16.
Really?
Right?
Okay.
It's like the characters kind of look like NES Final Fantasy sprites.
Oh, good.
But like the world is definitely like 16-bit stuff.
Okay.
And it kind of takes place from the point of view of these kids who are being told a story by their grandpa. And so like whenever the kids want something exciting to happen in the story, the grandpa will make it appear, and then you do it.
Oh, that's kind of neat. I like that.
You play as this girl knight named... Oh, boy. I don't remember. And she has a name. And your kingdom has been attacked by a wizard. It's a pretty by-the-number story. But the gameplay is kind of where it shines. It's, you can literally just go into people's houses and break pots and get money. I mean, what do you want?
Very Zelda.
That's a very solid way of earning money. So.
For sure. I'm just like in real life.
That's
exactly.
my job. Career unlocked.
Why are you here on YouTube? The police are going to find you.
I've made mistakes.
It's a real good game for $8 for sure. If you like Link to the Past or top-down 2D Zelda games, give it a shot.
Excellent. Right on. Anything else?
Nah, I'm good.
Excellent. Nikki, you play anything?
I wish, but no.
That's fine. That's all right. Life gets busy. I played 2 things. One, finished South Park. Game's over. It was fine. It definitely got better as you progressed, especially once you could start playing as all of the characters in the game, and not just like your particular team. The Civil War, much like in Stick of Truth, the war between the 2 different groups dissolves, and then you can just be anybody. And I like a lot that you can be characters that I like from the show that don't usually get a lot of play outside of a few things here and there, like Craig and Tweak and stuff like that. So it got better as it progressed. It still felt a little bit maybe too close to the first one in the non-combat areas.
Sure.
But that's fine. Then I also played Scribblenauts Showdown. And that was did you have you guys have played Scribblenauts before, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so it's a puzzle game, right?
Yeah, sort of, yeah. I would say so, yeah.
Where you put in words and whatnot. And so basically you choose a word, and then you basically summon it into being. The other games are much more like they're much more sandboxy, where you go up, you find someone who is just needs something to do, and then you help them. This game is very different in that you my phone needs to stop making noise.
I was kind of wondering.
So basically, this is more of a party game.
Yeah.
In that instead of you doing the sandbox mode, there is a sandbox mode in it, but it's there's not a lot to it. This is more of a party game a la Mario Party, where you play against other people and you go along a board and you play mini games, which I found to be a little disappointing. I prefer the old style, and this seemed a little sort of jumping on the Mario Party bandwagon. However, it was still kind of fun. Like, before you go into whatever game that you're going to be playing, you write a word that matches a category or something like that, and then you get to have that object with you to help you throughout the mini game. And then if you win, you get to advance, or the other person gets to advance if they win. It's very different. I would have preferred just another Scribblenauts game, but it was on sale for $20 instead of $50 at Best Buy, and I had a $5 off coupon, so I'm like, $15, I'll give it a shot. I like Scribblenauts.
From what I've heard, $15 is about what it's worth.
Yeah, I would have been upset if I paid, definitely if I paid full price. But if
It's
I
kind
paid
of
much more
crazy
of it,
though, because you're getting that kind of discount on sale. Didn't it come out like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah. Well, granted, Best Buy has a sale on a lot of games.
Sure.
That was just the cheapest one.
I know that Scribblenauts, the Showdown, is it?
Yeah.
It's gotten pretty not great reviews.
Yeah. So if you're a fan of the old style of Scribblenauts, you're going to be disappointed. If you like the Scribblenauts concept but want something different, maybe a party game that you can play with your friends, then this is probably a good marriage of the two. But I was hoping for regular Scribblenauts game. I didn't do my research when I bought it. It's a little disappointing. But it's not terrible. You just have to know what you're getting yourself into. And that's really all I played.
Gotcha.
So yeah, but with that, why don't we very quickly talk about stuff in the new crap?
Let's do it. Yeah.
All right. So the first thing that I want to talk about is April 17th, 2018. For the Nintendo Switch, we are getting Wild Guns Reloaded, which is I believe already exists on other platforms. This is just the Switch port of it. But the game that I played for Western Week, Wild Guns, this is the remake of that. And Wild Guns was fun as shit. So I would love to own a Switch port of this. I just don't know how much it's going to be. I don't know if I would pay a lot of money for it, but
I can't imagine it will be more than 15.
Yeah,
and that seems reasonable. Wild Guns was a lot of fun. I may pick that up. It's not like an HD remake though, so you're not like getting hand-drawn sprites or anything, which is a little disappointing, but it's cool.
It still looks pretty good, I thought.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad at all, but it's, it doesn't look modern, I suppose. Though I guess a lot of modern games are coming out with pixel art, so maybe it does look modern. Yeah. And then the next thing, really the last thing we're going to talk about, April 20th, 2018, Nintendo Labo comes out for the Nintendo Switch, and it's a really weird thing.
Have we not talked about Labo on the show?
I don't believe we have.
Interesting.
And I haven't seen anything about it since the very first trailers. So, yeah. It's basically... Matt, why don't you explain it?
Sure. It's a set of cardboard. It's cardboard.
Innovative stuff.
Yeah.
No, so it's basically it's a sheet of cardboard that you build, right? Not unlike, say, let's say it's got instructions like Lego, right?
Okay.
And so you build this structure, and so there's two different sets. One is like a mech suit. You build this kind of robot mech suit with a backpack.
Yeah, like it moves around by vibration or something, right?
Well, no. So that's the other thing, which is the variety pack, which has like 5 different modules.
Oh, okay.
And so that has like a remote control car, which is the vibrating thing, a fishing pole, a house, and all this other kind of stuff. And
all house?
It's just a house.
That you live in.
Yes, you just live inside your little Labo cardboard house, and you don't pay rent.
Suddenly, $60 sounds pretty great.
That housing crisis is solved.
It seems pretty cool. Like from the original trailer, it was an interesting idea, and I saw a video not too long ago. I want to say it was on Digital Foundry.
Okay.
Which is a pretty good site about tech and resolution normally in games, and frame rate and stuff like that. And it might have been on another channel. I'll go look it up and maybe we can put it in the description. It's a very good video because they got some hands-on time with the stuff. And from their impressions and from the video they showed, it looks kind of insane.
Okay.
So like, for instance, there was the fishing pole, right? And
Yeah.
so you make this fishing pole out of cardboard. And when I say you make a fishing pole out of cardboard, that's selling it short. You make a fully telescoping fishing pole that has like gears and levers and pulleys inside of it.
Whoa,
You're
really?
constructing. And a string, and the string attaches to your switch screen,
Okay.
and then you also use the Joy Cons as parts of the fishing pole, and so they easily slot into certain spots. So you can use the fishing pole adapter. We'll say they're called Toy Cons, which is real fun.
Right, absolutely.
And you plug the Joy-Cons into the Toy-Con. And so like they showed him doing the fishing, and it seems like a pretty fun little fishing game. But it was like when he did the reel or when he moved the fishing pole, it moved on the screen. And it was like 1-to-1 because the Joy-Cons have really, really good motion detection in them. And so it was really strange. And so like the fish will like be pulled up to the top of the screen, and like your string will dangle down onto the screen, kind of in this sort of augmented reality almost type of thing, except reality is going into the game sort of opposite. And it seemed real fun. The robot
That's really cool.
The robot suit thing has you stomping around and getting into different forms. Like you can transform into a car, so you have to move your body into it.
That's cool.
And the Joy-Cons recognize when you've changed your shape. There was the remote control cars, which is kind of race. And each one gets its own Joy-Con, and they vibrate. And you use a controller that's on the Switch screen, and it moves in direction kind of not unlike an RC car. And
Cool.
the HD Rumble allows it to move on flat surfaces or even carpet. It's really strange and kind of neat. And the real cool thing, like all of the different games they showed seemed like pretty good, we'll say, tech demos, right?
Okay.
But also you can program your own stuff.
What? Really?
Yeah, you can program your own things. And so
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like people could just make different stencils for cardboard on the internet, and then you download it, and then you download their little game that they've made for the Labo cartridge, and you've got infinite content. But
cool.
You still also get to make something in real life. I would say first and foremost, this is definitely for kids.
Well, I would imagine, yeah.
And like the programming stuff is heavily tutorialized, and so it's kind of like beginner's introduction to programming things. But like, I don't know. I bought it because I was like, man, I really like the idea of building these things with my niece. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
And even if I'm not playing it, it'll be fun to watch her play with it.
Sure.
Yeah, and she sounds like the perfect person for it.
For sure.
So,
yeah. So yeah, it is an interesting concept that I was not sure about at first, but after I saw that Digital Foundry video, I think it's gonna work.
That's awesome.
I hope so.
That's a very unique usage for a video game controller. And this is probably where they're getting into using the Kinect that's built into the right Joy-Con finally. Like, surely that's doing something.
That works with a couple of them, the IR camera. I know it works with a fishing pole in some fashion. It works with a couple of the other things. I'm trying to remember exactly what's in the variety pack. There's another really cool one, and I can't remember what. But yeah, it is interesting, and this is just the beginning. They're going to make more if it's a success. And I also like the fact that you don't need to tape the cardboard. It's made in these perfect shapes, and they're apparently super sturdy.
Okay.
But also Nintendo got into the tape business, and so you can buy Nintendo brand tape.
Of course you can.
It also comes.
It will be very expensive tape.
It comes with like Nintendo stickers to decorate all your Toy-Cons. It's pretty fun.
Awesome.
As a kid, I would have like flipped the fuck out.
Nice. Awesome. Well, that sounds like at least worth talking about. So
Sure, yeah.
I'm interested to see what you guys can do with it.
I'll
when
let you know
get
how it goes.
Yeah, just 2 weeks away, so we're good.
Yeah.
All right, so with that, why don't we move in to playing our games?
Finally, we're moving in together.
After all these years.
We
All
always
right.
said we would do it.
Yeah,
To the cartridge blower's mansion.
Oh,
Full,
man.
full from head to toe.
We have sad mansions.
Anime.
Cool. So, like I said at the beginning of the episode, this week the theme is all anime games, and Matt is up first.
All right, so my anime game is based on the hit anime series Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan is an anime that is about little guys fighting big naked guys. And the big naked guys like to eat the little guys, but the little guys don't like to get eaten, and so they try to kill the big naked guys.
That is the best description.
That's what I think the show is about. I picked it because it had some pretty good reviews, and I wanted to play something newer.
Okay.
This is Attack on Titan 2. It was actually released a couple weeks ago.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
And
So you paid good money for this one.
yeah, and it's made by Omega Force, who made the Dynasty Warriors games, and so it's got kind of a lot of their signature stuff. Cutscenes that go on too long and break up the flow of gameplay. Graphics that are kind of stilted but yet still lovable, and some pretty kickin' rad gameplay. If I could describe this game in however many words I'm about to say, that phrase would be Spider-Man with swords.
Well, that sounds amazing.
I hope you're ready for Attack on Titan 2. Let's go.
Now I am. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, so this is Attack on Titan 2. I'm gonna cut out a lot of stuff here because there is a lot of opening cutscene. You're gonna see a little bit of it, but I actually played this game for about 30 minutes.
Okay.
And I cut out about 20 of it. So you can see our main characters here. They are the guardians of the city, and they have decided that their watch includes watching kids play and watching people gossip.
Oh, that sounds like the police state.
The town guardians are here, and they're gonna make sure you don't talk about old Josie down at the church. A lot of this game involves my main character writing here in a book. And I'm going to skip this cutscene.
Good choice.
So now here I am. The controls are pretty simple. You run with the left stick, you jump with A, and then X fucking web shoots with jets.
Neat.
At this point, I don't really know how to use X so well, so I'm really just kind of running and jumping. You got your cool anime Naruto run here. And
Whoa.
There's a big old
naked person.
There's a big old naked woman. She's missing a lot of skin.
That's what makes the nudity not like rated R. Is
Right.
She's just muscles.
Well, she's missing skin, and there is no genitalia.
Yeah.
Inside Out lady.
Yeah,
she-
exactly.
She flipped over the swing set, and now I think that
The
she's
gigantic swing
she's
set.
a superhero. Yeah, you've never seen a big old swing set, a novelty swing set. From what I can tell, everyone lives in Italy. Or perhaps at like Cambridge. We're in these very weird European towns. There's a lot of cool building running. There's also an RPG element to this game.
Okay.
You're not going to see really any of it here in this video because I didn't think it made for good, quick gameplay. But
This looks pretty fast paced.
Sure. The RPG element is between missions. You can go around town and talk to your squad mates and level up your friendship and do missions with them. And if you level up friendship, then they get, little abilities and you get abilities. You can also call in squad mates using the D-pad, and they'll do attacks for you, which have cooldown meters, so they're kind of like spells.
Do you have to frisk her now? Like, what is...
So I'm supposed to kill her.
Okay.
I don't know how to attack at this point. Now, spoiler alert, You attack by pressing R1 and then Y. You have to use R1 to target different body parts. The game is
Okay.
not telling me how to do that, and so I'm just kind of flying around her.
That cutscene.
Yeah. I may have. After this fight with this lady, I go through a tutorial, a very, very long tutorial, which is in the woods and me flying around and cutting up wooden dummies. And I thought that was kind of boring, so we do skip the tutorial. But you can see there's actual building destruction going on, which is pretty cool.
Were you connected to her? Like, did you grapple her with your ropes?
You definitely can grapple things.
Okay.
I do not successfully grapple the Lady Titan.
Okay.
Yeah, but everything from first person is my point of view. Oh man, I think I cut out character creation. Oh, bummer. The character creation is the best character creation I've ever seen in a game.
What?
Really?
By which I mean there are 5 faces you can choose, and that's it.
Oh, okay.
I chose the guy who looked real sleepy, and I named him Sleepy Smith. So everyone was calling me Smith, and I was really bummed because I was like, man, I should have given his last name Sleepy. So yeah, lightning strikes here in this cutscene, and now she's like, oh, dag, lightning. And all of our small friends are like, oh no, not Aaron. And Aaron is the main character of Attack on Titan, but apparently he can also become big and naked.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What is a Titan? Like,
so
if
from
you
what
can
I
become a
understand,
Titan.
like the people thought they were mysterious monsters, but actually they're just dudes.
Really?
Yeah. And now he's going super Titan. He's got no dick, and he's very angry about it. All right, so now here's the first actual level. By this point, I know the controls a bit better, so you can see me kind of web slinging around.
Yeah.
And so you kill them by attacking the back of their neck.
Oh.
If you attack the back of their neck,
in real life.
they die. Yeah, exactly. That's my only weakness. And so I killed him in 1 hit.
Damn, man.
I think you're supposed to, like, maybe there's bigger Titans somewhere, because it's like it gave me the opportunity to take out limbs and stuff. But I was like, why don't I just go right for the neck and kill him in 1 hit? That seems better.
Yeah. But he's called a large Titan.
Yeah. So now this guy does the worst kick in history. Like, check it out. He's kicking with his ankle. Ow! Why is he doing that? So yeah, your city is covered by a wall. It keeps out the big old Titans. And, oh no, I'm hurt. Oh, beans. Well, I can use my D-pad to use items.
You have blood vision.
Yeah, I got rid of it. So we're facing Titans here. We've got to be careful. I can't get out there and fight the big guy, but now more Titans are coming in.
Whoa!
Oh,
little guys.
Yeah, he's got a fun-looking face and hair. He looks like a chubby Vegeta baby. And I'm like, well, let's see. Let's target his limbs. Oh, shit. His leg just chopped off, and he's just kind of hobbling.
Fuck. He's creepy, dude.
Yeah, all of these things are super creepy, so I'm like, I'm going to kill him. Let's get rid of him.
He's like got a smile as if he was hit with Joker serum.
I can see that. I decided to go swinging around the city. It looks like you can go as far as your eye can see, which is pretty cool. Though the mission pretty much just takes place around this door. I'm assuming later missions take place all throughout the city, and you're having to fly everywhere.
Do you have to stab his feet? Oh, they're gone. You're good.
Yeah, I killed him. Here's our main character from the anime, and he's feeling things. Sleepy Smith is in first person, and they're gonna talk to me. Are you okay? Come on, we should retreat, Sleepy. No, I'm fine. And so our main guy, Aaron Yeager, by the way, is his name.
Okay.
And that's a fucking dumb name. And like it's really great because a lot of these characters are just I think they're supposed to be like Europeans and Americans. So like, they're talking in Japanese, but everyone's name is like Thomas. And it's a very strange concept. So yeah, this is the Colossal Titan. He's probably the one you've seen. If you've ever heard anything about this show. He's real big. And now a couple of other Titans have shown up. Ah, shit. That one looks pretty tall.
I think he's just like from like Woodstock. I think he just stumbled in from the nearest music convention.
Yeah, we killed that guy. He's dumb. Oh no, another Uggo.
There's chubby Vegeta again.
And he's kind of just shuffling along, but
God,
let's get rid of his leg.
It's got some weird violence to it.
Yeah, I was scared of this other leg.
Oh, you grappled his stump.
Yeah, and then Titan detection. The game tells me that if I get too close, Titans will see me, but I don't know. I can just cut off their legs. It doesn't really seem that dangerous.
Like, that little video looked like he was getting into the pooping stance.
And so I got rid of another arm. And then I got rid of this other arm. So now he's just got no limbs.
Now he just looks like he's throwing a tantrum.
And apparently he can just flop around. Wouldn't you?
Right?
Yeah. He's not super dangerous anymore.
So the combat seems pretty easy. I felt pretty invincible. However, on the flip side, the movement feels also real easy, like in a good way.
That's good.
In the sections where I was kind of flying through the city, you can see the ropes here that you're shooting out actually attached to things, just like in Spider-Man 2, the best web-slinging game of all time. And yeah, so the tutorial here tells me how to do the evasion and hook drive. I press a button to evade attacks at the last second, and I can do cool counters. I never am able to do that. But yeah, no, so the hooks actually hang into parts of the geometry, and I thought that was really, really neat. That
guy just looks like he's trying to mind his own business.
Yeah, so this is Dennis. And Dennis, he had to be disarmed. He's too dangerous. But when I cut off his arm, I got money, and so that was pretty good. Apparently there was a bounty for Dennis's arm.
Oh.
But not for Dennis.
Apparently.
Yeah, he just flops to the ground.
Lots of butts.
No, yeah. Sorry, I should. God, I don't know why I didn't think to mention about how many butts there are.
Yeah, there are tons of butts.
They're also just clean cuts. All of these cuts are extremely clean.
The sharpest knives in the world, or swords, I guess.
And he's just emitting smoke. I don't know if that's canon to the anime.
He bleeds smoke.
Yeah. And so then we're gonna go slice him up.
All right, slice him up, slice him up.
And he just evaporates.
All right.
Yeah, celebration.
It was a good dance.
We managed to beat it, Sleepy. I'm so tired. This is my sleepy spin. Hey, everybody. Are y'all tired? Okay. Meanwhile, Aaron has to go up and fight this guy in a cutscene. They can't let me do that. That would be too fun.
No.
And he goes to hit the guy in the neck, and he starts shooting smoke out of his neck. Just, like we all do that, of course, when someone tries to hit our neck.
When you're a giant, when you become a giant and naked.
I mean, that's me in the shower. And so I'm in there, I'm washing up, and just steam shoots out of my neck. It's really horrific. I don't recommend you be within a 200-foot radius.
No, that sounds like a good plan. Right on. So that game looked kind of fun.
Yeah.
I liked it. Yeah. I don't have much affinity for Attack on Titan. I don't know much about it. I've read Wikipedia articles. And, I think it's got a slow start, and I didn't get too deep into the RPG elements. I skipped through them fast.
Yeah, and I'm sure it gets more difficult as the game goes on.
I would hope so. The game also, it also might be the difficulty. The game actually said, "Hey, you should play on easy." I was like, "Okay." So maybe I shouldn't have, but it told me to when I started it.
Maybe the Titans will do more than just walk around and look at you,
and flop around when I remove them. Yeah, there's for a $60 game in 2018. Graphically, there's some stuff to be desired.
Sure.
But gameplay wise, I thought even if the combat was kind of the movement, I'd play a whole game of just moving around the city like that.
Right on.
That makes me excited to get Spider-Man for PS4, even though it's not like the same team making it or anything. I just want a cool web slinging game, and that felt like it.
Right on. Excellent. Okay. Anything else you want to say before we should move on?
I love Attack on Titan. My favorite episode is, of course, the one where the giant naked person takes a poop after eating people, and the people come out.
Gross. Okay, cool. I believe I'm up next.
Yay!
And I played SD Gundam Force for the Game Boy Advance. And I don't if you don't know what SD Gundam Force is, it is in the Gundam line of shows, but instead of them being giant mechs that people get inside of and then fight other people in giant mechs, these are small, cute, sentient robots that have personalities all on their own.
They're SD, which is super deformed, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
And so they are their own characters. People do not get inside of them. They are people. So yeah.
Are they?
Well,
would the Constitution protect a super deformed chibi Gundam?
There are a lot of political conversations to be had.
In this episode of Cartridge Player.
Absolutely. But first, let's just watch me jump around this platform game as
let's do it.
robot people. All right, so these are what the guys look like. There's 3 Gundams that you can choose from.
Okay, do you know which Gundams these are?
Red one, white one, and one that can fly.
I think the middle Gundam is the original Gundam.
Yeah, and that's the one I chose to play as for that reason.
It looks like you can maybe change your Gundam, though.
Yes, you can. I learned that a little bit later. Also, hope this song is something you enjoy, because it's the only one. Alright, so I've flown in to save the day.
Is that the Back to the Future theme?
It sounds pretty close to it, but not nearly as cool at the same time. So I fight these little green pill bug robots.
Those are Zaku's. Come on, Cody.
Okay, sorry. I saw an episode of this show once.
So I was gonna ask, what is your Gundam experience?
I've seen a lot of Gundam Wing, and
Gundam Wing is really good.
Yeah. And there was another Gundam, I don't know which one it was, but that I saw some of. And then I saw an episode of this and thought it was stupid, so I thought I should play a game based on it.
I have seen 2.5 Gundams, which is a CBS comedy show.
Boo.
No, I've seen Gundam Wing, which I rewatched recently because it's all on Hulu.
Yeah. Oh, and, cool.
It kicks ass. It's like a political thriller.
Yeah.
And then I've watched G Gundam, which is like, what if it was giant robots, but they did like international like fights like for prizes.
I think that's the one I saw.
It was so over the top and goofy, and I loved it. And
so I figured out how to switch. Now I'm flying.
Okay. Now you're the Cape. You're the Cape Gundam.
Yeah.
You know him from Cape Gundam, the show.
Yeah, absolutely. And you see, every time I fight, I level up, and I have no idea what that's doing right here.
Why would you not be the flying one?
Because the flying one is kind of slow and weak. This guy seems to kill things faster.
Sure, but this one flies, so...
Yeah. This one hits things faster, but doesn't seem to kill them as quickly.
Interesting. What a shitty power.
Right? So Samurai Guy is not really as good as Guy who punches with fists. So I keep trying to figure out if there's anything other than just fucking attack. And there's not really much. I can't figure out how to destroy these blocks. I cut ahead now to flying as the guy. I picked up the happy face. And whenever that happens, that means you're going to have to fight a bunch of guys.
Okay.
But first we get this cut scene of these, like, civilian robots, I guess?
They're probably
being attacked.
Like comic relief or something.
Yeah. So now I gotta kill the fucking same guys in a larger quantity, plus, like, these little tan penis bots.
Okay. I really did love Penis Gundam. That was my favorite series.
that was a very special kind of Gundam.
Oh, it's a key. No, it's a symbol.
Yeah, which indicates the end of
You
the
didn't,
stage.
you didn't get it.
I did, but you don't pick it up. It just shoots you off to the end.
Okay.
It's the goal.
Interesting.
All right. Now I gotta go fight some more shit. But this is an auto-scrolling stage.
Whoa, are you just constantly running?
Yeah. Like I
Uh,
could stop running, but I'd fall off the edge.
Sword guy seems legit for this one.
Yeah, he does knock people out of the way better.
Is this the Superman theme?
Kind of,
Sounds
yeah.
like it, yeah.
So if you die, you have to press. I switched at the last minute.
That was
to
a
Flying
really
Guy.
good. That was a really good switch.
Thank you. But if you die, you have to hit a button really fast to come back to life, or you lose levels. Here I find that this guy gains charge attacks as he levels up. So if I hold down the button, I can throw multiple swords.
That is a great sound effect, by the way.
Isn't it? It does it a lot.
You're basically playing like a shooter at this point.
Yeah. Also, I don't know how I did that, but I summon like this little black hole thing that I can control where it goes.
Really?
Yeah.
I knew Cape Guy was good.
Yeah. Yeah, he's better as he powers up. I missed that dumpling thing, unfortunately. I don't know what I did.
Now he's gonna go hungry.
I changed to Samurai Guy at the last minute so I could beat the level with him.
He needs this.
Yeah.
He's been having a bad week.
Again, only song. So these guys,
Super sounds like the Back to the Future.
Right?
at least at the beginning, these guys can turn you into stone with their little gas guns.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out how to blow these things up.
Maybe you can't.
Yeah, maybe not yet. Maybe it's Metroidvania or something. So I'm just here we go.
Now, do you know if you're locked into these 3 Gundams for the game, or do you unlock more?
As far as I'm aware, you do not unlock more. It's just these 3. So here, I accidentally somehow do a special move. Don't know how I did it. But here's where this guy gets apparently level up powers. He can summon a black hole to suck things into.
Why is everyone summoning black holes?
Space robots. There's not a large variety of enemies either.
Sure. Whoa, okay, so I went to the Wikipedia article for SD Gundam Force.
Yeah.
It's based on the show as Superior Defender Gundam Force. And,
That's not what SD stands for in this.
Apparently, in this one it does. And there's a lot
so
of...
he can double jump as he levels up.
Oh, that seems pretty useful.
Yeah.
There's a lot of weird character names here. You got like Zapper Zaku and Destroyer Dom. But I'm really into Mayor Margaret Gathermoon.
You know, Gathermoon of the upper state Gathermoons.
Yes. And Young Train, which is my rap name.
All right, here we go. An actual boss fight.
Okay.
This little like dragon robot.
But he had like Kalashnikovs.
Yeah, he fucking has all the guns. He also pulls out a gun. He does not. I just have to keep shooting him until he dies.
Hmm. So you have a shield.
I do. So the ability to shoot, I believe, is also a thing you gain as you level up. Just try it. This guy gets like just fucking gun crazy, man.
Sure. I think it would have been a pretty good, I don't know, like a good bargain title for the GBA.
Yeah, I mean, it's a Game Boy Advance game. It's not awful. It's pretty basic, but I've certainly played worse on this show.
Sure.
All right, so I beat him, and now he is just gonna go fire his guns crazy somewhere else. He's leaving. All right, so here I've gotten bored. I've cut ahead to me just trying to get killed. And, man, it's kind of hard to do.
Yeah, where's your game over screen, dude?
I'm trying to get there. There we go. I flew off the fucking stage in the opposite direction that I was punched.
Wait, what is happening?
So when you game over, this happens.
Jack off, jack off, jack off?
Taco!
Taco.
Taco!
I think it's saying Zacko.
So you get this weird little fucking cutscene that I don't understand.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Oh, result episode 1.
Yeah. So I can choose to just kind of do it again, but
Sure.
nah.
And it
I'm
looked
done.
like they were maybe branching past in the level that you missed, and so you could go
Maybe.
back and try them.
Maybe,
It
yeah.
looked like that was your progression through the episode.
So yeah, that was SD Gundam Force. It's okay. I mean, it's pretty basic, but for like if it was a cheap GBA game, it's
Yeah.
not bad. But yeah, but that's it. That's all I got. Nikki, what'd you play?
So I played Naruto Shippuden, Naruto vs. Sasuke on
Okay.
the Nintendo DS.
All right.
It's somehow the 6th installment of their Ninja Council series. So apparently there were 5 other games before this one.
Nice.
It came to America in November of 2010.
Okay.
It's a
Anything
DS.
else?
What do you want?
All right. Cool. Let's just watch it.
So I will say there are some probably weird cuts here. I played the game for about 20 minutes, and I had to find some stuff to cut out. So Sakura finds out some information about the main bad guy, Orochimaru, and she goes back to the Hokage, whose name is Tsunade, and they're talking about, what they need to do to try to figure out whether or not the information is legitimate, but oh no, their leader of the group that they want to send is sick or something. So it's up to Naruto to find another teammate.
Ah, cool.
I don't know what any of that just meant.
Naruto gets to do stuff. So, which one is the touch, the bottom touch screen?
That's a great question. I don't know.
I think it's the one on the right.
Okay.
Because I never used the touch screen, so I couldn't tell you. And then I had it set to have the predominant window on the left side always. So I'm guessing the right screen in this instance is the touch screen. And you can use your special moves by using the touch screen. However, again, I'm not using the touch screen, so
Yeah, I gotcha.
you can just see the names of the moves that I could do, and I never do them. So there's some platforming involved in this game.
You can change characters.
You can change characters, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
The first few minutes of the game are, me just trying to figure out like what to do. My button mapping was a little weird, so you're gonna see me like make some mistakes, which is fine. But it's a cool concept. Like I think that little teleport move is kind of nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out like how I can get back. There we go, back on the wall. So I can
There we go.
Climb up the wall.
So in the Naruto anime, do you fight drawings of dogs a lot?
So there is a character who has special ninja powers where he can bring his drawings to life and use those to fight on his behalf. He is not. He comes a little bit later in the series, and he's sort of part of the main crew, but he's not that important, I would argue.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, is he a bad guy?
No, but at first, like, you're not meant to like him very much because he is terse and, aloof, and
The same reasons I didn't like Matt at first.
Yeah.
Right.
He's terse and aloof. Yeah.
And he's very honest. Like, you know, if he thinks you're ugly, he's going to tell you. So
That's rude.
yeah, it's a little rude, but he doesn't know any better. And I mean, I could get into like why that is, but I don't want to.
So, are there more enemies than the drawing dogs?
Eventually, yes.
Okay. This is a DS game. I think the music in this game is pretty cool.
Yeah, the music's pretty awesome. This is my
rockin'.
first time hearing it. I didn't have my headset on when I was playing the game.
Is this music from the show, or?
So like I said, I have my button mapping a little weird, so I'm, you know, kind of doing this teleport move a lot. Eventually, though, I figure out how to punch all the things. So,
Sure.
There we go.
Yeah. And I cut out a little bit. I learned that you can double jump, and so that made the platforming bits way easier.
Yeah.
So that was a fun thing to discover. I'm kind of upset that I cut it out, but it is what it is.
My dog is stuck.
When in a ninja game, assume you can double jump.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm playing as Sakura right now just because I figured I was playing as Naruto for a long time, and I wanted to give her a try. It'd be really cool if I could just check out some of these special moves, but what can you do?
I mean,
That's
it's just
a lot of
crack.
enemies.
That would kill everybody. That would be bad.
Right. And I'm curious what maiden strength is. So they're trying to find the bad guy whose name is Sai. Spoiler alert, I guess. We actually don't find out in this part of the game. We don't make it that far.
Is he the guy who did Gangnam Style?
No.
No.
Aww.
So I cut, and cutting back, Naruto's dead, guys.
Oh.
The hero of our story is dead.
Well,
What?
we're gonna say game over. This is Sasuke, and her name is Sasuke, right?
Her
Yeah.
name is Sakura.
Sakura.
Sasuke comes later.
Okay. So this is the Sakura show. We're gonna call it Sakura Shippuden, and this is. I hope you really like Sakura because it's her show now, and Naruto is dead forever.
Incident. Oh wait, I lied.
Oh, no.
Naruto's not dead
Oh.
forever, but he will be. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Incidentally, Sakura is my least favorite character in the show.
Really?
Really,
Oh.
Is it because of her
I-
maiden strength?
do not like her. Even with the maiden strength, I don't like her. Her entire character arc, every choice is made with Sasuke in mind. God damn it, lady, grow up.
Oh, hey, a little health box.
I got some health. It's
Uh,
interesting that I said that I die, or that Naruto dies, huh?
Who's on Mount Rushmore in the back there? Is that
Yeah,
part of the
so
show?
that's part of like the lore of the show. In the village hidden in the leaves, whenever they have a new Hokage, which is like their leader, they carve their face into the mountain. And so there have only been 5 Hokage, so there are 5 faces.
Oh, cool.
Crows.
It's just like in Dumbo. When you beat up the crows. Hey, they deserved it. They're racists.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's true.
So can you just teleport infinitely?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, I dig it.
Oh no, I like it too. It can be helpful at times. Right here I'm trying to climb on the wall, but I realize that you probably can't stick to it, so
Yeah.
I move on.
There can be only one anime Spider-Man game.
Right.
Does the entire show take place in a village?
The entire show? No.
Or its weird underground wooden cave system?
It's weird. The show doesn't really have a lot of this underground cave system. But no, the entire show does not take place in this single village. They travel far and wide, and they meet several other villages. They meet, you know,
Whoa. Guys?
It's Tiny Guy.
yeah.
And Juggernaut.
Bigman. Tiny Guy and Bigman.
Are those like fish bones?
Those are multiple ninja stars.
Okay.
Ah.
So I cut here. Naruto's dead, I'm pretty sure.
Thank goodness.
Oh yeah, his picture's gone.
Yeah, get rid of that shit. What a sack of garbage.
Do you unlock other characters as you progress?
You can, yeah, and
Okay.
eventually you get to a point where you can select team members. We don't make it that far.
Right.
But, this team is fixed at the moment because it's just like the intro and you're getting used to the mechanics of the game.
Sure.
The game the mechanics are fairly easy. You're pretty much pressing one button to do those punchy kicky combos.
Yeah.
So,
Man.
So, outside of their special attacks from the touchscreen, did Naruto and Sakura play differently, really?
Not really, no. They pretty much played the same. At first, I thought that maybe Naruto jumped a little bit higher than Sakura. But once I realized that the double jump was a thing, that probably isn't the case.
So she can teleport just as well as he does.
Right, exactly. There might be a difference later as you progress through the game. I don't know.
Sure. Oh, shit.
You did it.
Like, the fighting seems kind of maybe boring, but the wall
it is a
jumping
little bit.
seems neat.
It's kind of samey, like we were just saying. But
I like
not
the sprites.
terrible. The sprites are really good. They did
Yeah.
a nice job with them.
They're interesting. It's like it's a very strange size of sprite.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, damn. Was that a dramatic high five?
kinda.
Okay.
It's a punch 5.
So now I'm at like the boss phase. And,
Oh.
we're supposed to beat him here, but you can tell by the health that I have going into this that that's not going to happen.
Nah, you got this. I believe in you.
Yeah, that makes one of us.
Even though you're the one who played the game and know what's going to happen.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, Nikki's wrong. She's going to win.
And I realized sort of pretty quickly that, I could maybe try to pull out a win, but it's not going to happen.
Is this one of those you're supposed to lose situations?
Say that again?
Is this one of those situations in a game where you're supposed to lose?
No.
Oh, well, okay.
By the way, I hate it when it does that shit, by the way. Well, after I've used 7 healing items, all of my restores.
So frustrating. So, I wish it were a scenario in which you had to lose, but unfortunately that is not the case. Because you'll see here in a second that when you die, the game ends.
Oh, man.
That was
you
his health
dropped
bar
your
on the left.
headband.
Yeah.
That was the enemy's health bar on the left. It looks like he got a game over. That's so sad for him.
Yeah, right?
It sucks for him, man.
Yeah, you won, though. So that was good.
You beat the game. Good
I
job.
did. I won.
Yeah, I like
that would not have been worth it to buy in 2010.
it. No, probably not. It didn't look terrible.
Yeah, I didn't hate playing it. It's not my favorite game, Naruto game that I've ever played. But
Right
yeah,
on.
are there some cool 3D fighting games that are...
Yeah, I played one on the show forever ago. That was pretty fun. That series is actually really fun to play, and it's really kind of
Yeah, it's made by the same people who make the Tenkaichi Budokai Dragon Ball games, and those are all very fun fighting games too.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, anything else you want to say?
No.
All right. In that case, guys, we're at the end of the show.
We did it!
We did it. But before we bow out and leave until next time, Matt, what are we playing?
Well, we're going to need some pretty high-end equipment to run our stuff next time.
Atari!
No. I need something a little higher end than that.
Oh, okay.
How about Netscape Navigator?
Whoa.
Oh!
I don't know if I can handle it.
Yeah, okay. Don't worry. I'll give you some a little more your speed. How about Microsoft Internet Explorer 2.0?
Oof.
Ah, shit.
No?
Pretty intense stuff.
All right. We'll cut you a deal here because we're playing games that can be run in browsers, browser-based games. A theme we've literally never had before in 129 episodes.
It was originally back in 2012 Flash games, but those are hard to find.
Yeah, so I selected the theme before the episode started, and I was like, "Hey, Cody, Flash games aren't a thing really anymore. It's the year 2018. When we made this list in 2012, Flash games were a thing. So browser games, I think, seems to fit the bill a little more. You
Absolutely.
can go
Yeah.
for Unity stuff or HTML5 or a Flash game if you feel the desire. So anything you can play in a browser.
Excellent. Well, that's what you guys have to look forward to in 2 weeks. Until then, I'm Cody Coleman. With me, as always, is Nikki Wright. And Matt Crua.
See ya.
Until next time, don't die. But Matt, what should they do?
Why, Cody? They should keep on blowing.
I think that's great advice.
Thank
Have
you.
a great day, everybody.
I'm a
Bye-bye.
licensed professional.
And stop.
I didn't write down too many titles.
Monster.
I wrote down like 5.
I wrote down 2.
Amber, did you write down anything?
Oh
Here,
no, I forgot all about the chat. Oh, no one said anything. Okay, well, that's great.
That's not for a while.
I scared people off by saying fuck every goddamn thing.
It's okay. So, I wrote down, you gotta kill so many boys.
I would have muted.
That's all right. You gotta kill so many boys. Flora Forever, a link to the plast. Plug the Joy-Con into the Toy-Con.
Oh my
Aw, dag, lightning. And he too can become big and naked. That's it. Nikki?
Little guys fighting big naked guys.
All right.
Aw no, another Uggo.
All right, cool. And that was it?
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to paste this into the chat here. And I'll read it again. You gotta kill so many boys.
No.
Flora Forever, a link to the plast.
Jesus.
Plug the Joy-Con into the Toy-Con.
No.
Ah, dag, lightning.
That's the worst one, actually.
He too can become big and naked. And little guys fighting big naked guys. And oh no, another Uggo.
Okay, so the correct answers are one of Flora Forever, a link to the plast. Or little guys fighting big naked guys.
I like Flora Forever personally, Nikki.
I think that's a better title.
Okay. Amber, you can weigh in if you're still here. Or anyone else in the chat room. I don't think she's still here. Cheer now to be number 1.
Yay!
You're number 1. Congratulations.
I'm number 1.
Do we still have people in the watching things?
Andy is supposedly there, according to this window.
Okay, then
And-
Fell asleep.
I won't close this out yet. Then
Yeah, probably. But let me close this and see. Yeah, it says she's still here and someone named Electrical Skateboard.
Well,
welcome,
man,
Electrical Skateboard. We'll keep things open. Matt is writing the introduction right now, and once that's done, we'll sign out for the evening. But got a little bit longer. Man, what can we talk about, Nikki, while Matt does his work?
Gosh, what can we talk about? We can talk about... Did you consider any other games this week?
I did. I almost played, and I almost played this last time, a Gundam game for the Virtual Boy,
Mm-hmm.
which I got in that little machine over there.
Sure.
But man, is it hard to figure out what's happening in that game with only one color. So that's, man, Virtual Boy, if it had multiple colors, would be still bad but better. But yeah. Also, I got a Sonic over there that lights up, and he's real fun. I like him. He's gonna be in the show from now on.
He's cute.
He is. He's like $14. But
I like him.
it was a birthday gift to myself.
Nice.
Yeah. Nikki, were you gonna play anything else?
Yeah, I really wanted to play the PlayStation Ranma 1/2 game.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that game.
Yeah.
That's it's like a 3D fighter, right?
It is, yeah, and I wanted to play it forever, and I thought this would be a great opportunity. But I couldn't figure out how to get things to work. So,
Yeah, dude. Like, I actually have not seen this game or found it in bad corners of the internet. But I still remember seeing it in like a Steinmart, like
wow.
a fuck long time ago.
Yeah.
In their demo, and then like so there's the PlayStation right there, and they were playing the Ranma 1/2. And I thought it looked real cool, and then I turned to look at the Super Nintendo games because the Super Nintendo is what I still had. And I was like, man, Shaq Fu looks cool. I was wrong. I'm glad I didn't buy it.
Sure, absolutely.
But yeah, I don't know, and I don't know why I thought it looked cool because like I'm not a sports guy at all, and I've
Well,
never
it
like.
sounded like Kung Fu basketball, and that kind of sounds
Yeah.
awesome.
Absolutely, and I did like NBA Jam at the time, so
Right?
Shaq Fu sounded awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Shaq was like, he was huge at the time, literally and also in fame wise.
Sure.
But yeah, I guess that's why you got a fighting game. But yeah, no, I have not seen anything about that game since that day. I just
Right.
know that it exists. But yeah, I would love to actually play it someday.
Me too. But emulating PlayStation games, I tried several different emulators. It was a trial of frustration.
PlayStation 1?
Yeah,
PSXE is beautiful.
that is not one I downloaded.
Oh, yeah.
It is the best one.
When Joe and I have done like random PS1 streams, that's the emulator we use. It's great.
Noted for the future. I downloaded so many other things. I did not download that one.
Bleem?
Does Bleem still exist?
No.
Okay. That was the first official fucking PlayStation emulator before it came out for the Dreamcast. Also a PC, but there was a Dreamcast version of it. And yeah, it worked.
Yeah.
I'll tell you. Not that I ever pirate anything. That's wrong. You shouldn't do it.
Yeah, no, we don't do that. What?
Nope.
We certainly don't condone it. Don't do it.
Nope.
We're not talking about doing anything illegal on this stream. Hell no,
Never.
sir.
You could see the emulator in the Naruto game.
I know.
Yeah.
I use the Windows Game Recorder.
It's okay. In the edited version, I'll cut the window out. But
Okay.
I can just give you the password for XSplit.
We can do that too. I didn't think
XSplit's
about
fantastic.
asking until like I was playing my game and I was like, oh. Hey, what's a good video editor? Because what I had to do for this to like cut shit out is save it and put it on my potato laptop and use Windows Movie Maker.
Sure.
And upload it that way.
Adobe Premiere Pro.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just upgraded
I'll
Adobe Premiere
procure
Pro
that.
last night. It was pretty cool. I definitely didn't find it on Demonoid, but like, yeah, like I was making a video for work, and the new version is real cool. I was playing with like Luminetrix color and changing all kinds of things. It was really.
I think I'm still on CS or something or CC.
Yeah, I'm on whatever the newest version is as of January, and because that was the most recent store.
Yeah, the box that you bought it from.
The most
at the
recent
Best
store.
you have a Micro Center near you, like
Yeah, totally.
That's where you bought it. Yeah, the only place you can buy computer software in stores anymore outside of the very small section at like Target.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. My friend told me that he almost from birthday almost got me the Detective Pikachu amiibo, which now I know it exists. That thing's fucking gigantic. Have you seen video of
Yeah.
that thing?
No,
It's
how big is it?
huge.
A potato.
It's like
Really?
3 times the size of a regular amiibo.
It's like a big old baker. That is a
Yeah.
huge potato
Huh.
amiibo.
Yeah. Kind of want it though. I wouldn't have known it existed if you hadn't told me.
I have no skin in the Detective Pikachu race. But you know, I am glad that it exists because it's a fun concept.
Yeah.
I just
Like, I
wish
don't really care for the game.
well see I want the game, but I want it to be Pikachu investigating Pokemon murders.
That
Oh,
would be
cool.
And I know it's
outstanding.
not.
Well, no, I don't think Nintendo would let that slide. But
Also,
yeah.
Erica voices a lot of Pokemon now.
Yeah, she
Does
does.
she really?
Yeah, she listed like 7 characters or
Yeah.
something on Twitter, and she was like, "And there's more, but I can't find them all right now."
Wow. Well, she was voicing Pokemon as an amateur voice actress for years ago. So now she just gets paid to do it. It's great. Good for her.
Yeah,
Congratulations, my friend.
yeah.
Let's see what else. I have been playing some of Champions Ballad for
Yeah.
Switch. It's fun. It's hard to figure things out a lot because those little dots on the map and the spires where they show you where you need to go, those aren't helpful. You have to just kind of talk to NPCs until you get suggestions on where to go. But it's fun. I've done Rivali's ballad. It was not as hard as I was expecting when I got to fight Windblight Ganon again. Now I'm doing Mifa's stuff.
Nice.
Yeah. Honestly, no, so far the hardest part is having to fucking murder all the Sky Guardians.
Sure, absolutely.
It took a long ass time. But before that, the hardest part was having to kill all these groups of things in one hit and not die yourself.
Mm-hmm.
That was hard. But yeah. Play anything else? Content.
Let's see. Do you have an idea of what you're gonna play for next time?
I don't think so. We have played Flash games on the show before.
Mm-hmm.
Like my movie game for The Room was a Flash game.
Sure.
I played... someone played Population Tire, which was a Homestar Runner Flash.
You did.
Did I play? I know
Yeah,
I
that's
challenged it. Did I do it?
Nice.
Okay. I don't know. I feel Dylan played a Flash game
He did.
as well.
Some
You
kind of
probably
rocket
did,
thing.
yes.
Yeah. That's it though. Do you know have any idea what you want to play?
No.
You can just go to Newgrounds. I'm sure it still exists. Probably still has Flash stuff on it.
Right, absolutely. It should be fairly easy to find something. I'm not super concerned about it.
I know Internet Archive has archived a lot of games that you can play in browsers now, though I think a lot of them are old DOS games.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that would count. Because it was not made to run in a browser. It just can now.
Yeah.
If any of the viewers, Electric Skateboard, Amber, have any suggestions, feel free to give them.
Hi, Anarchy Violence. How's it going?
What's
Welcome.
your game name, Nikki? Naruto.
I'll type it in the chat.
Okay. Was it like Ninja Academy or Ninja Connection? Ninja Community. Shadow Community.
Ninja Chat. Ninja Party Line.
Hot ninjas are waiting for you now.
Oh,
Here we go.
Naruto Shippuden, Naruto v Sasuke.
Man. Gotta fight Sasuke. Oh, I
It's so
actually...
nice. His name's in it twice.
Yeah. I did play the Kirby demo, at least a little bit of it. It's a pretty game. I would have chimed in, but I wanted you to be able to just talk. But I only played it for like 15 minutes, so.
129?
Yep, 129. I guess I should double check that to make sure that I have not told you the wrong thing. Yeah, 129. That is correct. If you're tuning in, we're just waiting on Matt to.
Yeah, this is the end of the show, guys. We're just waiting to record the intro.
If you want to stick around and see what that is, you'll get an idea of what you can watch when this becomes a recorded video on Twitch, or you can see the edited version on YouTube later. And this stuff right here that's popping up. You can go there.
Yeah.
Yay. I'm tired, guys.
Sorry.
It's alright. It's 1 a.m. I should be tired. It's 2 a.m. for Matt. He should be asleep.
I am dying.
Let's see what else. Oh, I finished my little guy. I didn't show you, Nikki. My little 3D printed character.
Cute.
Yeah, I'm fond of him. He turned out pretty
Yeah,
decent.
that looks really good.
Thank you.
Are you gonna sell that one, or are you gonna keep him?
I'm keeping him. He's
Nice.
mine. I do need to. Probably the next one that I make, I may try to sell.
Yeah.
They're a lot of work, but they're a lot of fun too.
Yeah, well, that's good, and it's something to sort of keep your mind off of like work and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why I took up knitting forever ago. Exactly that reason.
I understand.
All right, I think
Mark's
ready.
been doing some. Oh, cool. Bring Matt up and start.
Thank you, Father.
Recording. You're welcome.
Someone had to bring me up.
And whenever you're ready.
Okay. Hello, everyone. It's time, yet again, for one of our many celebrations of foreign cartoons. Yes, we know that there's one way to get those hits on the nerdy side of YouTube, and that's by tapping into that hot foreign cartoon market. So this week, we talk eccentric French animation. Yes, have you ever seen a baguette? Well, this is a baguette rendered in stunning, hand-drawn animation that... We're doing this bit again? Okay, well, shoot. Apparently, we're not doing French animation this week. We're talking about anime. Sorry, no Triplets of Belleville for 3DO. Instead, this week on Cartridge Blowers, it's anime. Ah, boy, I break your neck. Come on, in Attack on Titan 2. Sometimes SD stands for super deformed, and sometimes it stands for special delivery. Well, here's a delivery for you. It's Cody playing Super Deformed Gundam Force. And Nikki delivers you a long and deep treatise on Naruto lore, which is actually a soft pilot for an emotional and very serious Sasuke fanfiction podcast in Naruto Shippuden, Naruto versus Sasuke. All this and yet a severe lack of Goku. So here I am, mentioning Goku as required by Cartridge Blowers law. It's Cartridge Blowers, episode 129, The Legend of Flora, A Link to the Past. So normally at this part, after I say the title, I go back to the bit I was doing before introducing the games, but I actually don't know that much about French animation. So let's make up my favorite one right now. It's, of course, the one about the mime on the Eiffel Tower who climbs it and eats snails, and Napoleon's there. It's called Cowboy Bebop.
I like that.
He makes sense to me.
Yeah.
That last part was true. I really didn't know enough about French animation to continue that bit. It was a huge mistake.
I thought about playing a Dragon Ball game, but I was like, "Oh, this list is huge. I'm not gonna.
There's a
I
million
am
of them.
not gonna worry about it." And then I wanted to play a game from a ridiculous anime that I used to watch called Kogepon, like little 5-minute episodes about burned bread.
Okay.
That's adorable.
It was really adorable and really dumb. And a game did exist for it, but it's never been translated into English, and it was a puzzle game. So I was like, oh, that's going to be impossible. So
I considered playing one from one of my non-Dragon Ball favorite animes, which is Crown Shin-chan. But all of those games are bad. They're not good ones.
You played one from Shin-chan for the
bad.
show. It didn't look that bad.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah. If you're gonna play a Dragon Ball game, unfortunately, it's like fighting game or RPG. Like those are your.
I didn't want to go through a bunch of games to find a fighting game. Either.
GBA has a couple of kind of action RPGs.
Okay, that's cool.
They're overhead Zelda style. The Legend of Goku series is pretty good.
I guess there's also the mobile puzzle game.
Dokkan Battle.
Mobile game.
Yeah.
Dokkan Battle's not bad though. It just eats the shit out of your battery.
It is a battery killer.
Yeah.
That's why I stopped playing it.
Yeah,
also,
me too.
I didn't really understand it.
Yeah, I just I did a thing and now a character I like popped up. It's great.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah,
right.
I think I'm gonna go, guys. I'm super sleepy.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
But we got stuff we can do tomorrow, right?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
I'm excited. You guys have a wonderful evening.
You too.
All of you out there in Twitch land, keep twitching.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
Huh?
Yeah.
Good night, guys.
Night,
Good night.
And I'm gonna end these broadcasts. I will stop.